question that you ask come in two parts. One is the number of units on a terrace house, for example, or shop lot, for example. That is on a horizontal way of looking at it. But a high rise is a vertical counting from the ground floor to the top floor. Let me take the question one at a time. We're talking about the terrace houses or the shop lots. For the terrace and the shop lots, of course, there are differences whether it's the first house or the last house. How do we determine first and last? It is depending on how the traffic flows. If the traffic flow, let's say, from right to left, then therefore the first house, 2-3 houses from the right to left will do better than the end of the row. And this we can actually see very, very clearly if you go to any housing estate or any terrace houses in shop lots. You will be able to find that the coffee shop that following the traffic flow, let's say from right to left, the traffic flow on the right to left, the first 3 shop lots on the coffee shop will outdo the last coffee shop at the end of the road. And that is for the horizontal way of looking at it. But when it comes to condominium, we got to understand that environmentology, feng shui, started many, many thousand years ago in China. And during that point in time, China, the highest high-rise is a 7-story pagoda. We don't have anything higher than that. Even the imperial houses don't have that height. So if we follow YING as the basis, then we're talking about anything up to 5-story, it would then considered as one block. Anything on and above 5 stories, then we got to go on to the yin and yang calculation. When we talk about yin and yang calculation, then we're talking about the number of floors. If the number of floors is in odd number, we will then consider that building as a yang building. If the building is the total number of floors even number, we will then consider it as a yin building. And all this number of floors is calculating from the ground floor upward and not inclusive of the car parks, underground car parks. And of course, every floor that has got 4 walls is considered a floor. A mezzanine floor is a floor. It's considered one floor. And of course, as the floor rises, if you follow your yin calculation, then the number, if you follow the magic square, you will then have got to follow start from south to west, which is the number is 2. And as it's number 2, then the movement of the number of the 2 will then go on to a anti-clockwise manner. So after 2, you got 9, then 3, then 4, then 2, and 1 in that manner. So the calculation of the floor will be in that manner, and the number or the qua number will then follow the anti-clockwise starting from southwest. If it is a yang building, which means it is a total number of floors add up is in odd number, then therefore the calculation will start from northwest, which is 111, that you will then travel clockwise. Then therefore you will have ground floor as 6, first floor as 1, second floor as 8, fourth floor as 3, fifth floor as 4, 9, 2, 7, and in that manner, in a clockwise manner.